Hey boys, welcome back to some Warriors career mode, round 25 of the season, taking on the Manly Seagulls, and we'll have a look at the ladder here. We are actually in front of the Seagulls. We're on 24 points, so we can get to 28 points if we win the final two matches. It'll take an absolute miracle, and I still, even if we win both these, and even if the miracle happens, I don't know, because our for and against is like not very good, so we're pretty much gone this season. But like I'm saying, you know, hopefully take some confidence into next season. But honestly, like, well, I've been thinking about this lately. I feel like our team, like when I made like the signings and stuff, I felt like, you know what, our team's probably going to be better than this year. But I'm thinking about it, and I actually think our team is going to be worse next year because we're going to be losing Kieran Foran, who's very good in the game. We're going to be losing Ben Madalino, who is, I think our best front rower. We're also going to be losing, I mean, we're not going to be re-signing Ryan Hoffman, who isn't that good on the game. Lillyman, we're not re-signing, who again, like, I honestly, like, at the end of the season, I was sort of like, maybe we should have re-signed Jacob Lillyman, because he's actually pretty solid for us all year. But coming to the club, I mean, obviously a soft for Solomona. It's right here. Not a good start for this do or die match. Tom Trebojevic is going to streak away. I don't know how we didn't tackle him. We got so many players there, but he just sort of sprung out the other side of it. Scores the first try, but so we obviously signed a soft for Solomona. And I guess the one thing to mention is I mainly signed Solomona for Lillyman, and after I made the recruiting, I actually forgot that Madalino would be leaving. Otherwise, I probably would have tried to sign another front rower as a give away the high shot. This is an awful start to the game. Haven't touched it yet, but so yeah, we're you know, it's gonna be like Lasoni or Albert Vete are gonna have to stand up a bit next year, probably in the front rowers, because yeah, like I said, we did sign Solomona. We are getting Tohu Harris, which is obviously a very good signing. He's pretty much a replacement for Hoffman, and he's just a better player. Pulu is coming to the club, who, you know, I'm not a massive fan of in real life, but I think he's pretty solid in the game. And then we did sign Nikarima, replacing Foran, but obviously that's a bit of a drop. Nikarima is pretty good in the game, but obviously Foran is one of the better players. And I guess we signed Tafua, who was solid, and Jaden Sewer, who we're probably going to stick on the bench, but he's like high 70s, so I'm actually a little worried for next year. I sort of, you know, this season I'm like, you know what, we're going to make some good signings. We're going to get like a solid team for next year. I don't think our team's going to be that much better, so honestly, I might have to do like 3 seasons of the Warriors. We'll see how it goes. I mean, we could go very good next year, and you know, if we win the comp in the second season, that'll probably halt the Warriors career mode. Is Fusatua. He's just broken through a couple of tacklers. The chase is coming. I tried to turn Trebojevic inside out there. It almost worked, but we do take the first tackle. So a good chance to actually score some points. There's a long ball out there. Hoffman onto Blake Ashford, going for the corner. He's going to get bundled into touch. An absolute try saver. I think it was Curtis Sirenen, the back rower here. He comes up with the ankle tap. That was actually a really cool play, honestly. Like, I didn't mean to pass the ball that long to start with, but then a beautiful ball, Hoffman onto Ashford, and I think this is the first. It might have happened last episode, but the Seagulls. Oh man, it's gonna be like a 12-point turnaround. Fucking Walker is doing these zigzag runs as well, just to rub it in. But we could have scored in the corner, potentially got it back to 6-all, but they're gonna score off the preceding scrum. Wow, this game is just not going in our favour. But like I was going to say before, I don't know if it happened last match or this is the first game, but I actually switched Ashford and I put Fusatua into the centres, I think. Is that what I did? I'm trying to remember. Is Madalino almost is going to score here, but I think, did I switch them up? And I think, or if I think what I did is, as a nice ball here, just our traditional inside play. It works a treat this time. Tuivasa-Sheck is going to score. So we finally get the hit back. I feel like, you know, we've actually played okay, just things haven't quite gone our way. But yeah, what I did was I just switched Carter with Ashford because I sort of felt like I attacked the right side a bit more than the left side, I think. And having Carter and Fusatu on one side, I decided to switch it up, just see how it would go the last few matches here. But yeah, that's the only real change we've had all season. We've had to keep a pretty standard team ever since dropping Ken Mamalo from the team. So yeah, it's been a pretty stock standard side. It's a beautiful ball, but we pass it. I think pass queuing is sort of just enabled in this game. I don't know if you can actually disable it or if it actually changes it as right here. Unfucking believable. Ben Madalino, I was talking you up at the start, but then you produce something like that. He's just standing right behind Johnson. He turns the ball over. So I mean, we had the momentum going into the break, but then the knock on from the kickoff just absolutely kills it, as Dylan Walker is going to line it up, should convert this, and he does, to make it 18-6, and that's one nail in the coffin right there. We are, you know, like I said, if we win both these games, we're still a very small chance of potentially, if things go our way, of making it. But yeah, what can we do? Is a beautiful ball there by Tuivasa-Sheck onto the beast, Manu Vadavai. Just fantastic. Just that sweeping left, right to left play there. Tuivasa-Sheck just standing up in the tackle. I saw Manu on the wing open. I thought we just got to throw the offload. It paid off, and it worked a treat. And that's another thing, like, I haven't done like a full review of this game, but a thing people don't like a lot in this game is the offloads. Now, the offloads can be a bit floaty, but the offloads, like every other thing in this game, they're not as easy to pull off. Like, if you throw a lot of offloads, you're gonna get punished. But when the offloads actually work, it just makes it seem like a lot better. Like, it's not like previous games, you would just throw offloads after offloads. Tuivasa-Sheck almost scoring, slicing through off that sweeping play again. But yeah, I like, yeah, a lot of these things in this game, I just really like. Is right here, the Solomon Carter, he's gonna get above the opposing winger. I think it might be, no, it's Aquila Uarte actually. I thought it might have been Tafua who was coming into club next year, but we made the clutch switch. Honestly, like Ashford, he's showing throughout this season that under the high ball, he usually gets outmarked. So if we had Ashford out there, he might not have taken that, but we switched Carter into that spot, and he takes the catch. Unfortunately, it was a pretty fucking difficult kick, like against the wind, and we just didn't have the distance. The goal kicking is, I do like the goal kicking. Like, it's not like it's incredibly hard, but like tough kicks are like actually very tough to actually get. As right here, just looking to spread it out. I thought we were straight through, but the Seagulls actually held pretty firm there. As 2 points down, we go for a little kick in behind. Probably not the right option. Maybe should have put it up in the air, but yeah, that missed conversion. Man, we've almost, and then the high tackle. We had to come up, try to put something on, but we do get a chance late in this game. They must have coughed the ball over, so we do get a chance. You know, I feel like we played pretty well this game. Like, some of the things that have gone against us, so still only be 2 points behind with some pretty nice tries, but a big shot there on Jacob Lilliman. We were set up quickly for the inside play. Beautiful. That actually looked really good, but we didn't score off it. Unfortunately, Lasane is going to play the ball back to Foreign. He's going to put in the grub. Oh, man. Oh, honestly, I was just a little panicky. I should have put the ball in the air to Carter. I don't know why. Like, watching this game back, I'm like, why didn't you put the bomb up to Carter? He's shown what he can do, and we blew it. We could have won the game, and that is 100% our season gone. I think it was anyway, but, you know, not a bad game. Not a bad game at all. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed this season so far, and I'll see you guys in the next one.